getting a tan today. I'm getting some tonight.
We are live from the Motor City. Welcome to Detroit and an Eastern Conference contest for the Pistons. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. Taking a look at Miami.
Yeah, and I think they feel confident about this matchup. They had the advantage first time round, and you'll see what adjustments come from the other side.
Yeah, they should expect a more motivated team this time around. Revenge is a very powerful motivator.
Now, here is Halliburton. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And we take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Here's Halliburton, following the bucket by the Pistons. Drills it from outside.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Thompson misses.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Back to Halliburton. It's deflected. Thompson outside. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
To the paint. Here's Ware. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here's Halliburton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Adebayo got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Ware. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Pistons trailed by 3. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Has to Ware. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Thompson outside. Here is Riley. And the layup's good off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Halliburton. And it's blocked. Here is Riley. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 6. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Here's Halliburton following the 3 by Detroit. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Well, you've got to like the instincts there from Thompson to find his teammate off the pick and roll.
Ware, good. Ware's got 10 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Thompson throws it down.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Adebayo, high post. Thompson with the rebound.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Riley can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Hero. The 3 ball. Riley grabs the miss. Outside, ball. And it comes off the front of the rim. Got it up. That shot. No good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's Detroit. They're up by
17.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Count it. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Miami trailer to the right side. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here is Riley. During a screen. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Riley. Outside, ball. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 3. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Halliburton looking around. Pass to Ware. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. The Pistons trailing. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps. And this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
For the 3, Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And that one, good. Ware's got 12.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance balls.
Pass to Jerome. Prince the screen. Drummond up top. Here is Riley. He's got 9. Stolen by Hero. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Driving in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Russell looking it over. Gobert, the screen. And finished off by Gobert.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Kennard for three. Detroit, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Detroit. A 12-point game.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against. And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by the Heat?
Outside, Russell. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Jovic, no good. Pistons trailed by 10. Stolen away. Johnson left side. Here's Gobert. No good with the layup. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. It's good. He's got 12.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Miami. They're on an 18-4 run. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in. Riley. And Ware pulls it down.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Here's Riley. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 14. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Duran a screen. The kick out to Ball. Down low. Takes it off the glass.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, Heat leading by 16. Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
And Riley gets it to go. He's got 18.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Finish off the break.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Shot from free throw range. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Puts the move on. It's stolen by Duran. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
That one good for 2. Halliburton's got 6.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. 1:32 left to play in the third. Johnson outside. Here's Jovic. Scoreless thus far. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Riley. From deep three-point land. Left side, Ball. Lets it go from deep. And Riley gets it to go. 1 points in the game.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
And Gobert throws it down.
Yeah, they could feel that dunk all the way in France. Gobert with the huge dunk.
Riley. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Johnson outside. Over to the left wing. Fires the three. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Thompson. He's got 11. The Heat shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the Heat with some changes. Timeout called. The Pistons. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
The final shuttle, Pistons Nation. Pistons punch squad. Attention fans. Now
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third.
everybody get down. Let them hear you.
Shoots from 12. And he nails the jumper.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And as we end the third,
With the score, your Pistons.
and there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Heat leading by 12. Boom! He it straight down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And the Pistons with possession here. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Duren. Outside, ball. 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. And it's Miami with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Ware. 3-pointer. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Got to communicate and switch that screen.
To the middle. Here's Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Hero with it. Pass to Ware. Outside for Halliburton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Riley. And they get it back.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equal his total from before the break.
It's good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
And the basket is good.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Ausar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Erik Spoelstra address the team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Left side, Hero. .152 left in the game. Takes it inside.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Pistons trailed by 9. On the wing, Thompson. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that's just a smart play by Thompson, using the pick and roll to free himself up.
Outside, Hero. Outside for Halliburton. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Riley can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Heat.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. Score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They led by his...
It's not a 5G. Yeah, it's not a 5.